I'm Megan Campbell, and on this channel I'm going to be talking about movies because on my other channel I talk about alcohol, and it seems weird to put them both together. So I'm going to be trying to sort of chronicle as I go through my list of just an ass ton of movies. Like a bunch of them I've seen already. You know, I've got like all of the major, like all the Harry Potter movies and all the Rocky movies, stuff like that we've been watching for the last 7 years as we've been trying to teach me about movies. So now I'm really getting into it. Now I'm watching some old shit. And I started my list, and I started last night, and I was like, you know what? Let's knock out some of these early ones, some of these pre-1930's movies. So they're all black and white, they're all silent films, and I'm going to cover the first 6 right now because it took me like an hour and a half to watch the first 6 movies. So the first one, and it kind of is funny with some of these really early ones because the intention behind the circle heart setup of my thing is to like have a spot where I can be like, oh, I liked this, or I really liked this, or like, oh my god, this is one of my favorites, like put it on anytime you want. And that doesn't really work when the movie in question is like a 3-second clip of people walking in a garden, which is the first one. And the reason it's on there is because it's like the first thing filmed, something along those lines. And it's literally 3 seconds. Like the videos on YouTube looped it over and over because they didn't want to put a 3-second clip on there. So that one got a single little dot to show that I didn't like it. And then the next one was Sprinkler Sprinkled, which did make me laugh. That was like a 45-second film. And it was some guy pranking his friend by covering up the hose. And that one was just like, people never change. Like, this is literally a Vine. Like, you could have recreated it as a Vine and people would have been like, pranking. And then the X-Ray Fiend was kind of goofy. You can see him starting to experiment with like, oh, hey, this new thing, like, we don't have to just capture what's here, like, we can fuck around and like see what's happening. A Kiss in the Tunnel was cute. This couple is on a train. The train goes into a tunnel and they start smooching. Apparently you're clandestine smooching, I don't know. And then they like get themselves all put back together and proper by the time they get out of the thing. It was cute. I liked it. I was like, yeah, that's fine. That was a minute and a half that I'm happy for you to have. And then A Trip to the Moon is... So this is the one that a lot of people think of as like, oh, this is like the first movie. It was like 15 minutes, and it's got these wizard scientists who put themselves in a bullet and shoot themselves like to the moon, which has a face. So you can see them experimenting with like over like, oh, okay, here's a moon and then here's a face, and like we put these things together. So I guess that's probably one of the reasons why it's like a famous piece of filmography history. So it's not great. I think they were really resting on the fact that it's a new medium, because the pacing was kind of like, I was having a hard time paying attention, and there's no sound. It's a silent film. And the ones, I don't know if it's the ones I was watching that just didn't have music accompanying to it, or if that's how it was in the theater. That seems unreasonable. Like, I can't picture people just like, 15 minutes of other people shifting and coughing and eating and drinking, and like, no, there had to be something playing. But there was nothing playing on the ones that I was watching, and it was very hard to focus. But I do think it would be hilarious to like just if they want to do like gritty Hollywood reboots, they gotta start reaching way further back. Like, let's get some Journey to the Moon, 2.5 hour long Scorsese, fucking ridiculous with Tom Holland. And I don't know. I just think it'd be funny if they started reaching back even further to like serious classics that they can do whatever they want with it, because it's 15 minutes. It doesn't even, it's 15 minutes. There you go. So, yeah, and then the next one, the Devils Moneybags, that was funny. That was cute. It's just this guy's trying to steal some money, and then there's like, the money's magic or something. That was funny. It made me laugh. And I had no problem watching that 3-minute video. And then I stopped at the next one because it was a 45-minute long, totally silent, unaccompanied by music, Passion of, I think it's the Passion play, which is the Passion and Death of Jesus Christ. And like I said, 45 minutes at 1 in the morning, and there was no accompanying sound, and I was like, no, I can't do this. Like, that's how you fall asleep. That's not going to work for me. So I'll have to watch that at another time when I'm feeling more inclined to watch a 45-minute long silent film about Jesus and his life. So yeah, we're getting started. And I'm going to try to keep talking about these movies because I have a really, really bad memory, and I want to remember my thoughts and opinions on these things, because there's a lot of freaking movies I gotta watch to get through this book. Like, literally thousands. So, yeah, it'll be fun. Like I said, this is the channel where this is just my personal channel. I'm going to be talking about movies, and then if you want to see more professional stuff, head over to Turquoise Sky Custom Spirits, where I talk about alcohol and cocktails and parties and distilling and all sorts of label stuff, and it's a lot of fun, and I like it.